What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday over here. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Today, we do have Bitcoin up above 26K, bringing quite a bit of the altcoins up with it. Will this trend sustain? Would it continue? Or would this be a pullback again for Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto markets? Gonna be taking a look into the charts, but the main topic today would be Stargate Finance, STG. Let's see what's going on in here. Going to be checking out some upside and downside price targets, as well as some key price levels to be looking out for either for the coin to go either direction, right? I'm going to be giving you guys my personal sentiment and opinion on this market later in this video, so make sure to stay around for that. Of course, none of what I'm saying here is financial advice. It is purely my personal opinions and speculations. I am not a financial advisor, nor am I an elite trader of any sorts, even though I am a profitable trader who's been able to keep most of my profits during the last bear market. But I am looking to crush it here for the next bull cycle. So if you guys feel the same way, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into the charts here. So we currently do have STG here at about almost 45 cents. Down, actually. Not going with along with the rest of the a lot of the other crypto markets here, right? We're actually down here over 1%. But if we actually do take a look into Bitcoin here, up almost to about 26.3K here, now dropped back down to about 26.1. Did, drag quite a bit of the altcoins up with it, and it is trying to stay alive from that potential breakdown I've been talking about, which is at about that 24.7K. Okay, we're going to get a little bit into Bitcoin later and seeing how that could affect a lot of the crypto markets, including STG here. But let's take a look into STG here. Okay, we're going to focus on the weekly time frame first because we can get a more clear picture of what could be going on. Now, on this weekly time frame, it does not seem like we have a valid falling wedge pattern yet. But if we actually go to the daily time frame, we can actually see 3 touches on the upper trend line and the bottom trend line here. So I'm gonna say that we have a valid falling wedge pattern on the daily time frame, but not so quite on the weekly yet because we don't have the 3rd touch on the bottom trend line. But anyways, it doesn't really matter because, we still have a falling wedge form, even though it's just on a lower time frame. Let's see if, it actually forms somewhat of a falling wedge pattern on this weekly time frame anyways, right? Now, let's take a look into the daily time frame so I can get a measured target if this price action was to break out of this form. Falling wedges typically break to the upside, typically, not certainly, of course, right? Nothing in this market is for certain, but if it actually does break to the upside, which it usually does, right? Then we have a measure move, which is taken by measuring the opening of the pattern. And then putting it on top of an expected breakout point because it has not actually broken out yet, right? Let's just say it breaks out at the end of this falling wedge pattern here. Just for convenience, not saying that it is going to, right? I'm just using it as an example to get a measured move or a measured target. That would give us a breakout of a measured target of just right underneath $1.10. So about $1.10 area, okay? That is a measure move. It is an estimate only. Do your Google searches on measure moves, what they mean. It is public knowledge. Don't just take my word for it. Go ahead and verify it yourself because the most important thing here is for you to learn TA, right? Technical analysis, so you can be more independent on making more of an informed decision for yourself. without having to listen to others. That is the end game for me. I hope that is for you as well. Now, let's take a look into that's the measure move. Let's take a look into some key price levels that this coin needs to break in order to go to the upside. Okay, so immediately on this daily time frame here, we have the daily 21 SMA, which is at about 53 cents area. The 50 SMA is currently about 57 cents area. The 200 SMA is about 66 cents. 3-day 21 SMA currently at about 57 cents. 50 SMA at about 61 cents. Weekly. The weekly 21 SMA is the blue line, and the gray line is the weekly 50 SMA, and it's basically at the same spots where the 21 is basically crossing over the 50 SMA, right? So, that is basically at about 60 cents. Give me 1 second. Hey. All right. Okay, so that is basically the key noticeable resistances above this price action. You guys can actually take a look into more detailed resistances, okay, by looking at past trading history. We're not going to do that here for time's sake, right? But we can do that for the downside, okay, because we don't have any major moving averages below us, so we don't have any anything noticeable as support beneath the price action. So then we'll look into past trading history for the downside. Okay, for the downside here, let's come to the monthly so we can get a cleaner look. Obviously, if you guys are trading at a lower time frame, you guys might want to look into past trading history on a lower time frame as well. But I'm just doing it on the monthly here so we can get a more clean look here, right? So if this price action was to continue down this falling wedge form, right? Then, I mean, it's very likely that this falling wedge form could still hold because you can still adjust this bottom trend line here to fit a falling wedge, right? I think it has a lot of degrees of freedom here. But let's take a look at some of the downside key price levels here. So the first one I'm seeing is going to be about 43 cents area coming from this past trading history here. I would say 43 to 45 cents area, or even 40 to 45 cents area, just coming from this group of past trading history candles here, right? About 40 to 45 cents area. And then if that does not hold, we're looking at about 36 cents. I would say about even that 33 to 36 cents area, right? And then coming down here, yeah, about the 33 to 36 cents area. And then coming down here would be about the 30 cents area, okay? So just, you guys can actually check this out yourself on this monthly time frame and check for past support levels where this price action could bounce. Now, a bounce does not necessarily mean a bounce for the price action to continue higher, but it could also be a bounce for the price action to continue lower. You have to, in my opinion, look on the lower time frames, such as the daily, and see if you guys can get any clues on what could be going on. Would it be a bounce for further upside price action, or would it be a bounce to continue down lower? Check on the lower time frames and see what kind of trading patterns you're getting on like the daily, 3-day, and the weekly to tell what's on the monthly. All right. Let's take a look into so that's basically STG, right? I'm not trading STG at the moment, but if you guys do want to continue seeing more of STG, do like, subscribe, or comment, and I can bring you guys a follow-up if enough of you guys do want to continue to see it. Now let's take a look into Bitcoin real quick and see what could be going on in here. Because as I've been talking about, Bitcoin is trying to stay away from this possible breakdown, right? From this double top pattern. A confirmed breakdown would be about the 24.7K level, but what's making it kind of interesting is that the weekly 50 SMA is slowly coming up to the price action and to that level. So, would it be a fake out of this, double top breakdown? And then get a bounce here on the weekly 50 SMA? Just really gonna have to see here, right? And then take a look into lower time frames and see what kind of patterns I'm getting, so I can get more of a a higher accuracy, right? It's not certain, but at least a higher probability of the idea of what's going on, right? But if this actually does confirm a breakdown and confirms a breakdown, then we have a measure move down to about the 17K area, and that would be catastrophic, not just for Bitcoin, but for the overall crypto markets. Okay, so something to be paying attention to. On this daily time frame, we do have a let's actually go to the 4-hour time frame, where there is a more valid falling wedge pattern here, right? So we do have a more valid falling wedge pattern here, right? So this is something new, right? Because of the recent moves in the past couple of days. Let's see if the price action could actually break out of this falling wedge, right? That could help Bitcoin stay alive, right? And potentially avoid a crash at this time. So something I'm paying attention to. And then the other scenario that's more bullish is if Bitcoin can actually come all the way back up to about 32K, then we can be looking at a lot more bullish case scenario. Now, if you guys have made it this far into this video, thank you very much. If you guys don't already have a Webull account but want to get some free stocks, make sure to check out my referral link down below. They're still giving away free stocks valued up to $3,000. Terms and conditions do apply when you guys open an account and deposit $100 US. I did enjoy using Webull as an exchange to trade both crypto and stocks. But with any exchange, I would not put most or all my money on any one exchange. I personally diversify my funds across different exchanges, just in case one goes down. I don't get wrecked, okay? So if that sounds like something that makes sense to you, check my referral link down below. I will also get a referral bonus if you guys sign up with my link. Now, lastly, let me tell you guys my personal sentiment on this market. It is still going to be overall bullish, right? Until we get a confirmed breakdown of this double top pattern. And then also now adding the condition that I'm going to be checking for the pattern or the type of bounce that we're going to be getting on this weekly 50 SMA, because it is coming up further. Okay. So that's basically it. Like, subscribe, comment if you guys want to see more STG or in general my crypto technical analyses. Thank you very much. Have a great day. See you later.